So what is alexithymia in autism? So alexithymia means a difficulty describing emotions or finding the words for emotions. So I think it's specific for finding the right words. And when it comes to finding the right words, that's something that we develop as time goes on. If we think of when we're children, we haven't had as many experiences of our emotions, their extremes, all of the subtleties between them. As children, we think of happy, sad, maybe scared, very simple emotions, but adults, we know they can be very complicated, such as melancholy and trepidation and all these very complicated mixes that we sometimes need to experience many times in order to fully have a kind of grasp on. And so that can be a reason why an autistic child may have more difficulty with being able to understand and describe their emotions, because a lot of them are new, and as they may be slightly different than other people, it may be hard to explain them or other people to really be able to relate. Another challenge there can be, though, is with sensory differences. It can be difficult sometimes to know what the difference between a sensory feeling is and an emotional feeling. I mean, we even call them both feelings, and they can often be mixed up together. Myself, sometimes I might feel anxious, and I don't know whether it's actual anxiety or it's to do with my bowels or my stomach. And a lot of people have that sensation. I think sometimes they say butterflies in the stomach, or they have an upset stomach, so the anxiety stomach feeling. And sometimes I don't know whether I'm actually anxious or whether I need to eat or need to go to the toilet, or it's something going on there. And that can be very annoying, because sometimes I think I'm very anxious and then I later realize I just literally need to go to the toilet, and I've been anxious for so long for no real good reason. And that's a frustrating one. So what can you do to help? Well, when it comes to a child, there are various things that you can buy, such as card-based games, emotional card-based games, and you can get these on websites such as Amazon or specialist autism websites. I think there's a lot of autism magazines which have various different card games, and some of these can help describe different emotions and also ask kind of simple questions to help identify what's going on. And actually teaching a child the words for the emotions and actually helping them explore those emotions and the differences between them and other sensations can be very useful for their own understanding. And it is very important that somebody understands what's going on for them emotionally, because let's say with my example, if you go into a situation, if I went to a situation, I could mistake that needing the toilet as me being anxious and thus think that I have a problem. Or let's say in the day I'd been exposed to too much sound and that was causing me to feel frustrated. I could mistake that for being annoyed or irritated with someone, when actually it's not to do with that person or the situation, what they've said at all. It's because I'm overwhelmed in some way. So actually understanding your own emotions and sensations of where they come from can really help you navigate around life and help you with your social communication.